Hello and welcome to the first installment of this new segment of the channel. It's called Foes and Friends. This day, my first guest, and I have him on the telephone with me right now, is Bane. You know, this show is all about interviewing the people behind the adventures, and today my first guest is Bane. So, this works like that. I will be asking questions and he will answer the questions, and hopefully it will be entertaining for you, my audience. Okay, hello Bane.
Hello, thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah, of course. This is an awesome opportunity to tell the audience your motivations, your origin, and whatever happened in your life, and also your political endeavors. It will be just a blast to hear from you in person what's going on. First of all, can you give me short explanation or short background knowledge for some of the listeners that have never heard of you before? Where do you come from exactly?
I was born in the dark, raised in it, molded by it. I didn't even see the light of day when I was a little boy.
Oh, that sounds quite depressing. So apparently you made it out of the dark, and what was your first thing? What was the first thing you wanted to do after you left the dark?
I was setting out to fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny, of course.
Okay, and who is Ra's al Ghul?
He is the leader of the League of Shadows. Have you ever heard of the League of Shadows?
No, as a matter of fact, I have not. What is the League of Shadows?
Well, as you can see, the light of day has been corrupted by dark forces. Corrupted politicians, corrupted police, and vigilantes roaming the streets at night. We have to make an end of it.
An end of it? Okay. Do you have anyone in particular in mind?
Let's not stand on ceremony here. Mr. Wayne.
Mr. Wayne? Do you mean Bruce Wayne?
Of course! Who else would I be talking about? He is, in fact, the Batman.
Ah, right. So the Batman is like your arch nemesis?
I wouldn't call him a nemesis. I would call him an inferior, subordinate kind of person. He left the League of Shadows because he was too weak to fulfill the destiny.
Okay, let's, okay, this is getting pretty dark really fast, so, I'm going to...
No! When I am finished talking, I will give you permission to ask another question.
Alright, okay. So, what do you want to talk about?
Actually, I'm finished. Please continue with the questions. They were particularly uninteresting so far, but I guess this is the first installment, so I'm sure there's room for improvement.
Okay, let's talk about Gotham's White Knight instead of the Gotham's Dark Knight. What can you tell me about...
Harvey! The good old Two-Face, right? Yes, Harvey Dent. Have you ever heard the story about Harvey Dent's destiny?
No, I have not.
Well, a lot of people were imprisoned due to the Dent Act. But it was founded on a lie. The Batman didn't kill Gordon's little boy.
You mean Commissioner Gordon?
Of course! Harvey Dent killed the little boy, and they kept it a secret, showing that Gotham was nothing but a place of corrupt people.
Yeah, sure. Okay, you leave me with no more questions, actually. Of course, it appears that you have a really adamant and filled with integrity, a way of thinking. I have an obvious question, and I feel dumb for asking, but the mask. Why do you wear the mask?
Actually, it just looks fucking cool, don't you think?
Oh, I thought it was due to some mutilation that was done to your face when you were in prison.
No, I'm actually quite handsome. But this mask is superior. You know, it makes me evil and huge.
But apparently you are a big guy, so... So you wear this mask just because of it's, you know, it's fashionable, it's good looking.
But of course, no one paid attention to me till I put on the mask.
So how do you eat?
Huh?
How do you eat with the mask?
I didn't really plan ahead that far. Of course, I have to put that mask away in the evening. Otherwise, I can't eat food.
Oh, okay. So it's much like braces on a child?
Be careful with what you say, my friend. I am Gotham's reckoning, and I'm a necessary evil.
But, it basically is like braces for a child.
Well, yes. I guess you could say that.
I had braces when I was a child, and,
It was extremely painful.
What?
For you?
Yeah, it was extremely painful for me. Okay, I see our time has run out.
Just like Gotham's.
Yeah, I know. Last question. I know everyone loves someone, right? Even the great and villainous Bane is in love with someone.
I'm in love with anarchy.
Okay, I guess that's not a person.
Of course not! I wanted to fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny!
So there's no love in your life?
Of course there is.
Do you know the name Talia al Ghul?
Talia al Ghul. Of course I know her. Why would you puncture my heart with these questions?
No, I just have the questions on my sheet of paper, and you know, Talia al Ghul is like the hugest thing, you know, that would happen in your life, except, you know, mass murder and villainy, and of course the mask and an extraordinary ridiculous accent. You know, Talia al Ghul is pretty much up there. You know, you have to, you know, that is something important in your life, don't you think?
I guess I can tell you a little bit about her, of course. Talia al Ghul, I saved her from the darkness. But ever since I saved her and I returned from the darkness, and she saved me, we were members of the League of Shadows. But I was, in some ways, as Charles of today would pick it, I was in the friend zone.
This is not a nice place to be, I figure.
Of course not. It's the friend zone. My little Bane has never seen any action. Of course I have huge abs and huge muscles. I have so many muscles I cannot even masturbate.
You can't? Why?
It will be extremely painful.
Okay.
I have so many muscles. I would just strangle the little Bane, and it would die.
Oh.
That is my destiny.
Actually, that would explain why you go on murderous rampages and try to blow up whole cities with thermonuclear devices.
I guess you can say that's kind of phallic. I just realized I have to be someplace. I will talk to you later. I have to go to Metropolis.
Oh, Metropolis.
Yes, of course. I have another media event. It will be delightful.
Of course, yes. Thank you for being here and answering all these questions. You've been a blast. Just like Gotham. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a man to humor.
Yeah, I know. You're pure evil.
Unnecessary evil.
Alright. So, thank you, Bane. Have a great day. whatever you do, I'm sure it will be baneful.
You shouldn't stick to the puns. They do not suit you.
Yeah, neither does the mask. Alright, bye. And this was it. This was the first installment of our new show, Foes and Friends. I hope you like it. Tune in next time when we will be interviewing another celebrity. Goodbye.